Hello. Welcome to the daily welcome to the daily political tarot and astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. I remembered that there's sometimes a delay of a second, so I get requests to just wait, pause, and then anyway. But here we are. This is my staycation. We're halfway through, and that means we've got the glorious Sarah all week long.
Hello.
And I forgot my roses.
Forgot what?
My roses. If I have any. Do you want to do the thing and I'll go grab my roses and see what I've got?
Oh, finish the intro?
Yeah, please.
Okay. See if I can, oh goodness, I'll have to see. It's been a minute. Okay. So, Autumn is here every day to take your 12 political questions that you leave in the chat. Please start no earlier than 10:15 if possible. But yes, all of those are in the description box, as also known as the Great Void of Nowhere. But she is here every day to take your questions. And there is a wonderful community here, thanks to you. And thanks to the Troll Slayers. I'm messing this all up, but I'm just going to hit all the points. Thank you for treating each other fabulously. Thank you for treating me fabulously. You guys are amazing, and we're here, and we're going to do the thing. And it's been Sarah eyes. That's just, yeah. Mm-hmm. Very sweet. Okay.
I have options. I have a multicolor.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Interesting. And this.
It's bluish, yeah?
Yeah, it's bluish. Yeah, well, let's pull it out, see what it looks like. Oh. It's not, well, I guess technically it is. Oh. Okay. Cool.
Nifty. Is it one in the middle? It's like there's a little gray.
The little reddish in the, I don't know.
Which one you like?
I don't know.
That one, the multicolor.
Oh, your internet's going a bit funny.
It might take you a little bit to get the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll do this. Dun-ta-da. All right, hang on just 1 second.
Oh, no, you're good. And thank you to everyone in chat. Questions are full. Just a little bit of housekeeping. She's not going to read on the latest celebrity who has decided to open their mouth and insert both feet and be a blahoo-bidahoo as far as our president is concerned. Mm-hmm. And because all that is just make everybody mad, because we all know what's up. And while the recently released docs are disgusting, there's nothing new in that we didn't already know. And until mainstream media starts picking up on it again, or unless something legal is going to be done, there's really nothing to read on and dwelling on that.
Yeah, so, exactly.
Yeah, so that's not going in either. It's not that anybody's avoiding your questions. It's just,
yeah.
Okay. All right. So Rebecca Smith says, who wants to hear from them anyway? Exactly. All right. We are getting ready to dive in at 4:20.
Oh, can I? Okay, because here's the thing. I brought a prop today. Other than which I forgot. I thought I had some that's all this color, but that is neither here nor there. And I appreciate everybody who liked the blue better, but it's actually, that one actually is wire.
Mm-hmm.
A ribbon that's tied in some kind of knot, and I'd have to play with it for a while to get it to. I thought it was soft like this, but it's not. So I'm just going to wear these. Okay. I'll tell you right now, we are salty today.
Today?
But we are
instead of Sarah sorts her shiz, someday it needs to be Sarah salts her shiz. Is better.
Yeah. And but of course it's this channel, so it's only 50% sodium. But still.
Yeah.
We're very salty today. And Clooney has the upshot, I'll just mention it. The upshot is Clooney, along with some others, have come out and they've done an op-ed about how Biden needs to step down. And it's like, I'm sorry, how rich are you? And you created that documentary or film about Kavanaugh. Was it Kavanaugh?
Mm-hmm.
And you brought out a can, right? And nobody picked up on it. None of the distributors picked up on it. But you could put it out for free on a website. And you could eat the cost because you are stupidly rich. But I'm sorry, you're busy in your villas and your whatever, and then you want to step in here and tell somebody they need to step down.
Yeah.
You need to step back. See, I told you.
It might have been Jim Jordan. There was a Kavanaugh and a Jim Jordan. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a Kavanaugh and a Jim Jordan. Whichever one, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So yeah. Salty today. I'm telling you.
Salty.
I just did. Telling you.
All right. Whoo, lordy. Let's do this at 6:50, y'all. The rally in Doral, Florida went about as well as could be expected last night.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Yes. Trump aired a list of false grievances such as we don't eat bacon anymore, and that electric cars cheated the U.S. public because drivers had to stop for 3 hours to recharge their vehicles after every 45 minutes of driving.
No, they didn't.
Exactly. It is worth noting that the crowd appeared mostly subdued, including yawns in the bleachers behind him, as Trump drew to a close with slow music playing, and others tapped disinterestedly on their phones. So if they weren't yawning, they were playing on their phones.
That sickly melodrama music he plays toward the ends of his rallies sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about the destruction of America. It's destroyed. And, oh God. So is there a question, or are we just looking at what?
No. Well, what I was wondering about that is at this point, okay, does he personally have much of a base left for himself, or is his remaining support not for him but for the GOP Project 2024, just the ability to be heinous publicly itself? I don't think it's him anymore. I think it's just what he represents. Because when he's speaking, they're not listening. They just, he's a figurehead of evil.
The evils. EVILZ.
Yes.
He did it for the evils.
Yes.
That's from a fantastic website called TV Tropes, which talks about, with bad villains. And I mean, it talks about all these different tropes, but when talking about bad villains who were just horribly written, who were just bad for the sake of the plot convenience, they say, yes, he did it for the evils, EVILZ.
Mm-hmm.
So does Trump have much of a base left himself?
I said 2025, Neri, didn't I? Yeah, and it's project. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
They're willing to stay with him despite the fact he's a thief. And this isn't an entertainment only, allegedly.
Yeah.
He has 35 criminal convictions.
Excuse me while I sip my tea.
Oh, yeah, I need to take the tea bag off mine.
Mm-hmm.
Good reminder. the Sun card, I'm sorry to say, I'm disgusted to say, until I started reading on these jerks, I never had a card for white supremacy. But I do recall, yes, superior, with a plan that doesn't go anywhere. There's big election coming, but yeah, they have reason to worry. Trump has a lot of reason to worry, and behind all of this over here in his worry, hello prosecutors, how you doing? So to right now, there isn't anybody. There are various people jockeying to. There are various people jockeying to take his place, but he's the figurehead for now. So it isn't. It's what he allows them to do. It's the disgusting isms that he encourages in them. So,
Kristen, that was a couple of weeks ago, sweetheart. But thank you.
Rebecca Smith, I like that. On Thread, someone said Biden needs a lozenge. Trump needs an exorcism.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right. At 11:40, Neri asks, what will be Jack Smith's move after the ruling of the Supreme Court? Like, what direction is Jack heading into now?
Chutkin. All right, I'm not happy about this, but what I'm getting is little tiny steps. Little tiny steps. Yes, the Supreme Court gave Trump more delay and garbage. Legal decision. He has, like in Florida, he has all the evidence he needs. It's there. It's people have gone to prison for decades for a fraction of what Trump did. 5 of entertainment only. 5 of pentacles. 2 of cups. 5 of wands. This is all minor arcana. This is little. It feels like little steps. Little step here, little step there. Trying to work with canon. Forget it.
Yeah,
forget it.
Right.
But work with Chutkin, that could stir up a hornet's nest, and that's what this feels like.
Okay.
So we'll take it.
Yes, very quickly, because this amuses me. Karen says Biden should stop eating ice cream. Dairy creates phlegm. Well, you know what also creates all that? The humidity from the hot air of all the people who are surrounding him, are just, from all of their talking. So that can cause a little congestion too.
And certainly the windbag that is Donald Trump.
Yes.
During the debate. Yeah. The toxic windbag.
All righty. And thank you all. We've pretty much gotten all of the we've got more questions than we'll be able to get through today. So I appreciate the extra questions and the articles, but we're not really going to be able to. Yeah. So, all right. Excuse me.
Hang on. And there's an alarm going off.
Okay,
it stopped. All right.
Okay. No, you're good. At 14:30, Sigrun has a question. What does Putin really think about Trump? Lapdog? Or do we just? Yeah.
There's nothing to read on there. Putin is a powerful state-sanctioned, state-leading serial killer, and people are instruments to be used, and they're good or they're bad, they're middling, they're there's nothing there. He's useful or not. It's not. Plus he lost. So
yeah. All righty. At 1520, Tracy wants to know. Trump has been saying there is a 100% chance of a terrorist attack in the U.S. because of all the migrants coming in. Is he making plans to have this carried out before the election just to stir mess?
Who said that?
Trump.
Oh, Trump said that. Okay,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I thought someone in the chat said that. I'm like, oh, honey, you are on the wrong channel.
No.
No, he's just trying to scare people, but I'll pull 3 cards on it. I think I've looked at this before.
Susan, that is already in the description box. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Right. Far right, waiting for a ship to come in. Queen of Pentacles from donors, people who support him, because he's feeling beaten up. Again, far right. With the card for the reading is the Knight of Wands. So people, this isn't the answer. This isn't somebody doing something like this for him. This is what he's threatening. All that's here is his own hot air. Let's put it nicely. Yeah, Hermit. Our in America, wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. Next 5 cards. The next 5 cards are our security, our security, our law enforcement, our NSA, our whatever. They are on this, as in they're covering the more Democrat, covering to stop attacks. Mm-hmm. Law enforcement, there's the country. Sword of Truth, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, on the country, with Democrats in charge who actually care about the country. So care about everybody. So
all right.
I think that makes it pretty clear. So
all right. Well,
we are protected from a whole lot of stuff we never know about.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't need that in my head while I'm sleeping.
I am with you.
Yes. And that, again, is another reason why she's not reading on that other, because if nothing's happening about it, nothing will happen about it, why do we want it in our heads? I mean, we know he's dirt. So
yeah, we know what Trump is. We know.
Yeah. All right. At 1825, Garland has a question. Will the red states simply ignore the votes and send their own electors to D.C.? Well, if they do, we've second verse, same as first.
That's a good way to put that. I mean, there are already the fake electors who have been indicted in various states.
Yes.
So Knight of Swords, Howling at the Moon. Refusal to listen, but on the defensive because they're not listening. And, you can sure try if you got a mind to do it. But you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. And, there's already people on... There are already people on who are going to go on trial for the fake elector thing. So,
yeah. All right. we are on it today. And
Yeah,
go ahead.
God King Tony Clifton said, yeah, not sure how many will sign up willingly to catch a federal charge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yes, Jesse Hill, Wisconsin did just get drop boxes back. Yes. Hallelujah.
Yes. At 2020, Eileen said, what did Trump hope to accomplish by holding his rally the same day as the start of the NATO summit? This is the 75th anniversary of NATO. And from what I hear, I wasn't able to catch it. Biden did amazingly, as we knew he would, because he's awesome. So
he was trying to get attention. We know that. He'd love to be able to knock down the attention that Biden, any good attention Biden might get, to make himself look important and bring attention to himself. But you're a thief, dude. You're a thief.
Mm-hmm.
And in various forms, in various ways. Biden and the Biden administration, they're good. And you are not. And you probably have some legal problems ahead of you. So just trying to get attention, and yeah.
Well, hope that worked out how he planned. So
I can't. I'm hoping that Hal covers it. So because I want to see the people yawning and on their phones.
Right.
I hope somebody makes a super cut of that.
That will be amazing. Oh, there was one thing I was going to mention. I didn't have it here in questions, but it might be fun to look at. At the Doral rally, Marco Rubio showed up with his entire family. And people were speculating that he was going to be named VP at the rally, and then Trump didn't do it. But he showed up with his wife, his parents, his children. Like, I wonder if little baby Rubio was, for some reason, thinking that he was getting in. And
here's the thing. Apparently, is this true? I heard this morning. Is it true that Marco Rubio, because you can't have a president and a VP from the same state, is it true that Marco Rubio moved to Michigan?
Did he?
That's what I heard this morning.
If he does all of that and then doesn't get it.
Yes. Did he move to Michigan? Please tell me, did anybody else hear that? And Kelby says no. Okay. Because you can't have, especially in big states like California or Florida that have a lot of electoral votes, you can't have.
Right. But everybody was talking about how he was really, really hoping, like he showed up just in his Sunday best.
And then apparently Trump was saying on one of his phone-in things that, it used to be that the president would announce the VP at the rally. That's how it used to be done. Karen Taylor says, yes, he did move. And Lisa Harmon says, yes, I heard that.
Well,
okay, we have to read on this.
Okay.
We have to read on this. Oh my gosh. Please tell me Trump trolled him. Oh, please tell me.
He gave up his seat, Karen said, oh. If he...
Did he didn't. Did he give up his seat? How did we miss this?
Hang on.
Okay, I'll pull cards. You do your thing. Is Rubio going to be Trump's VP? Oh, wow. Rhonda says, yes, I heard that. Oh, wow. Well, if he's moved out of state. I know, Scary Harpy. This is too good to be true, or too good to believe. I know. By the way, it's been a minute. It's good to see you. All right. Is Marco Rubio? See, because Marco Rubio came out hard against Trump back in the day, and Trump pulled a grudge. So
as of 5 days ago, he was still in Florida. Hang on.
Okay. Is Marco Rubio going to be Trump's VP pick? Little Marco.
Seeing it, but I'm seeing a lot of articles saying that he knows he would need to, but I'm not seeing.
Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me for the reading. So, Marco Rubio, are you going to be Trump's choice for VP? 5 of Swords, adding insult to injury, howling at the moon. 3 of Swords, heartache. 9 of Wands, PTSD card. Ace of Wands, one more blow. And yeah, the only major arcana here is chaos and upset and
that doesn't surprise me because Marco came out so heavy against Trump. And Trump is petty.
Oh yeah,
petty. And I would not put it past that orange blob to be like on the back. Sure, yeah. Do what you need to do on your end and we'll make this happen.
Well, no, this is the most accurate thing. Deb Z. He's running the Apprentice VP show. Yes. That's exactly what this is. And he's stringing people along to have the final big finale announcement, in theory, at the convention next week.
You're going to start handing out roses at the convention.
Yeah.
It's like The Apprentice meets The Bachelor. Oh, it's bad.
Bunch of dead, slimy roses that have been in the, left in the. Oh, my
all right.
Someone asked about JD Vance.
Okay.
I purposely skipped Colbert's opening for what he did Monday night because apparently it's just Biden bashing. Disgusted everybody. So I skipped that, but I did this morning. I watched the one from last night, and he was saying that apparently there was someone saying if JD Vance doesn't get it, it might be because of his facial hair, because of his full beard. And it turns out that we have not had a VP with a full beard in 150 years. And his name was Skylar. It wasn't Colson, but it was something similar to that. And I was just kind of struck with Skylar. Really? I thought that was a 2000s name. I thought that was a 90s name. But no.
It might have been.
Apparently it was a thing back in the day.
Cool.
So, anyway, so, yeah, really.
Do you want to look on Vance or no?
Oh, yeah. Bernadette says, we'll see if JD shaves his beard. Thing is, though, JD has money.
Yeah, and he actually wrote his own books, or at least most of them. Sorry. Salty.
Would you pick? Do you want to?
Right. Thank you.
JD Vance, are you going to be? You see, I still think I'm still leaning toward Burgham because Vance has got too much oomph and power. Schuler Colfax. Thank you, Dorinda. Was it Schuler? I thought
It's it's Skylar. It's spelt Schuler, but it's pronounced Skylar.
Okay.
Yeah.
J.D. Vance. He's asking everybody because this is like he's asking everybody he knows and all this stuff because he wants people get all psyched up about his pick because it's all a reality show. That's how he thinks. He doesn't take this seriously. Do you remember his State of the Union where it was like, come on down, you're getting a medal today and you're getting a thing and now come the elephants. And then we have the acrobats and the dancing monkeys. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
King of Swords, Ace of Swords. Yes, to get the rose, to get the legislative job. Temperance. Magician. 3 of Wands. Temperance isn't something Trump is good at. That isn't really his thing. And the magician is a con man. It's also someone who's very good at using all the different pieces. And Vance is rather, he's awful, but he's competent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I've got the three of Wands here, which is waiting for your ship to come in, which means right now Trump has left him hanging.
Mm-hmm.
So just to be difficult, because I know we have a lot of really good questions, but now I need to rate on Burgham.
Okay. Other than that, I just want to note that Vance actually scares me as VP because Pence was a yes man. I mean, if not to Trump, then to the RNC. Vance is not. I mean, to a degree, yes, but Vance would have no problem trying to do the amendment where you can get the president tossed if they start acting jank. Yeah. And can you imagine President Vance?
Oh God.
No. Yeah. No. So
right, Burgham, who last I saw, his wife looks like she's twice as smart as he is, easily, if not 100 times. But she wasn't saying anything. She was just standing there.
Yeah.
Vice presidential candidate Burgham.
Mm.
And was it Colbert? I think it was Colbert who said it's an easy name to remember, and Trump likes it because it's a combination of burger and yum. I think that was Colbert.
Mm-hmm. Oh, William, yes, hillbilly Vance, but don't let that hillbilly fool you. The hillbilly does not equate to idiot. Vance is evil, but he's not an idiot.
No.
And that is scary. I prefer my evildoers stupid.
Yeah. And incompetent. The more incompetent, the better.
Yes.
Just think of it this way. Hal Sparks is very upfront about having been raised extremely poor in rural Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where that character Ficus comes from.
Mm-hmm.
No one would call Al Sparks unintelligent. He is extremely smart. So, for Burgham, I don't know that he has his hopes up that high. but he's one of the faithful, which actually might work in his favor.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's one of the faithful. He's willing to be in the cult. There's a star card in the middle. Like maybe he'll be the finale winner. Page of Wands, he's willing to be big time second fiddle to King Trump. This isn't even a knight. This is take a knee to, your graciousness, your greatness. But we don't need to worry about it because I got a Knight of Cups over here, which means Democratic voters, Democratic candidates, Democratic, big time movement here. I'm still, I don't know for certain, of course. I'm actually leaning toward Burgham, but I think until she came out with the heinousness, I think Christine Nome had a chance.
Yeah.
But then she came out she showed her true colors. Trump was like, eh. And frankly, I can't believe he would, choose Marco Rubio. I think he would look down on him.
Yeah, but he'll damn sure troll him.
Back to that. Yeah. Amy Jones is asking, Hal is from Kentucky? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was from, oh, my gosh. What was the name of it? Was it something Hollow?
Yeah, it's something Holler. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Holler, yeah.
Peaks Mill. He's from Peaks Mill, Kentucky.
Okay.
And he didn't have a TV until he was like 15. And, there's a whole thing about it. So
I want to real quick before we go into U.S. politics. It's very easy to stereotype. I know I'm guilty of it myself. I would like to reiterate, though, that being from the South, being hillbilly or anything like that does not intrinsically make someone less intelligent.
Au contraire.
Being country, whatnot, does not affect someone how articulate someone is on something. So, and there are a lot of us blue folks that are bouncing around in the sea of red in which we find ourselves in, that statistically one would lump in with all of that. So yes, Teresa, your address isn't related to your IQ. Yes. So if maybe we could kind of stop doing the hillbilly convention joke things, that would be great. Because if we're not going to be ageist, we're not going to be classist, and we're not going to be whatnot. We're good people. Let's be better. Let's do the thing. So,
I do have to agree with Raymond de Pascal, who said everybody looks down on Rubio because he's a very small man boy.
Okay. Yes, so Jimmy Carter, exactly.
Yeah. Also, no, I have not, Mary Smith. I have not. Good information from Rebecca Smith. He was born in Cincinnati, right across the river from Kentucky, grew up in Peaks Mill, Kentucky. Thank you.
All right. Regionalist. There you go, Dorinda. That'll work. Okay. So
this woman right here, the more upset she gets about stuff, the more Southern she gets, and it is fantastic. It is fantastic, I tell you.
When I really sound like I'm an extra on Designing Women, we have a problem. It is a DEFCON level 3 situation.
Yeah. Julia Sugarbaker was modeled after Sarah.
I don't quite know about that, but
all right. But I will also say, for the record, this is one of the smartest human beings I've ever met.
Thank you.
And that's a fact. I have gone to school overseas. I have gone to expensive schools. I've gone to public schools. I have met so many people in my 52 years on this planet with all the moving and everything. I have never met anyone who reads faster than Sarah, ever. I have never met someone who can put things together and just connect the dots and put it all together. And she's a sweetheart. There's a reason this woman, I am blessed, this woman is my best friend. And I am hashtag Team Sarah forever.
You're very sweet.
I just want to make that perfectly clear. So anybody that's like, oh, Southerners, they're stupid.
Oh,
oh, you need to. Okay, we're getting the salt.
Calm.
We are getting the salt out.
Shh. And warm halo, I did not mean that towards any one particular person. It's been, and it isn't just today. It's been a little. It's been creeping up a little more lately, and I haven't said anything, but I just, as we point out other things, let's just, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Sarah is an Aquarius, which is awesome.
Thank you. All right. Well, Irene, I don't need to take up applications because remember, I'm the what did I say? The bestie bear? Yes, you got me.
Irene said, asking, are you taking any applications for BFFs?
Yes.
Hey, come to the Creative Sprints. Hang out with us. I'm serious. I'm not just trying to come over to the channel. No, I'm serious. You hang out with us. We get stuff done and what have you. But anyway, okay.
Me too. Impicard. Me too. Daily. Yes.
Valerie Dashiell Hammett was a cousin? Holy buckets.
Wait, where'd I go? Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Very cool.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yep. All right. Sorry, we went off on a tangent.
It's because it's the salt. I'm telling you, it's the salt.
It's that kind of day.
It's just that day. It's just, we don't often have salty days, but we're having one.
Yes, we are. Tim, we're working on that. That is in the works. I'll get with you later on that. All right. So at 42:45, Star Melody Elizabeth B. asks, I am frustrated with Michigan voters and Michael Moore and want to know when will they wake up and pay attention to all the facts. So is Michigan going to get the car key out of their ear and sorry, Southern saying, and which is sort of apt considering it's Michigan and Detroit. Anyway,
that's true.
Yes. So but yes, so Michigan, Michael Moore, all of these people, when will they start paying attention to the facts with Joe and the Dems and everybody?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, Governor Whitmer was one of the first people to call for Biden to step down. And it's like, sit down. Mm-hmm. But Michael Moore, Hal Sparks actually had a guest on this morning. I didn't hear all of it, but I heard a little bit of it. And they brought up, he came up. And the gentleman that Hal was speaking to, I was up to my eyeballs in cleaning a bathtub and the buffet tray for the cats and the steamer and the scrub brush and the sprays. And, so there was a conversation going on. Forgive me, I do not know the details. But one of the things I mentioned was the guy said Michael Moore isn't even taking care of his type 2 diabetes. Now, I don't know if that's true. I have no idea. He didn't say it. Well, yeah, but I don't know that he meant it in the worst possible way. It might have been he needs to take care of himself. He needs to, this is really stupid of him. Or it was mean and cruel. I don't know. Like I said, scrubbing, steaming, random talking. It's over on Hal's thing this morning. You can go listen. You can go make your own decisions. I'm just assuming I missed something. I don't know. But when I picked up my deck to read on this.
Oh,
yeah, I am concerned.
Ooh. No, y'all, that wasn't shade. That was an eclipse, y'all. That was a total eclipse. That was not shade.
Yeah, no. But this is not shade from me.
Right. No, I know.
This is, if you are ill, please take care of yourself. Please, anybody who's ill, please, we need you. We need you. We need your good energy. We need your kindness. We need you to vote. We need you to be a part of society, a part of this world, to be a good force in this world. Yes. We need you. So please, if you are sick, please take care of yourself. So anyway, it was whomever, Sylvia D, I missed it, who said that. If you go back and watch Hal Sparks, after this, if you go back and watch Hal Sparks from this morning, oh my gosh, these fell out and there's that card again. Oh, geez. All right. Well, all right. Michigan. Is Michigan going to get its act together and support Biden?
I'm going to go back to drinking my slightly flavored water while you do that.
It is tea, technically.
Unsweet.
But like I said, maybe it was the fumes. Maybe I misheard the whole thing. Because seriously, fumes, many oxy tub cleaner fumes. So
Lori Love said it was Christopher Titus who said that does not surprise me. If Titus is the one that said that, oh, he used to he's hosted some stuff and even had a TV show back in the day. Yeah, no, if Titus said that was, oh yeah, no, that's, and Bernadette, yes, that death card was yeah.
Orient. We just want him to take care of himself. Anybody. Just want everybody to take care of themselves. Be careful what talking points you're pushing. And that's what these Democrats need to realize. Whose talking points are you oh, it's my opinion. But you're pushing their talking points. Not even just the conservative talking points. You're pushing the far right talking points. So why not let Joe Biden himself, his family, and his doctors make a decision about what they want to do. And if he wants to stay in, I'm going to vote for him. If he wants to step away from the campaign, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. I'm voting blue. I don't care. So be careful whose talking points you are spouting. You're causing chaos. But I'm getting good things for Democrats and bad things for Republicans and for people who keep trying to push these talking points. So.
All right. Michelle said that Gretchen Whitmer is apparently very angry at the New York Times. Okay, well, hopefully she'll get them to print a retraction, or she has lawyers. She can make a statement.
Foxy Roxy, yes, I trust Biden, but also Catherine. Oh, no, not there. Not there. Not that. I'm sorry, it's jumping. I was trying to. Oh, sorry, there we go. Alden Pond. He's really not. We'll just make that perfectly clear. Anyway, okay. All right. Okay. And again, I was not throwing shade at anybody.
No, you weren't throwing shade.
No. But I just want to say this came up about Michael Moore and what have you, and I pick up my deck and it's that card and I'm like, oh, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Jason, and Kristen sent me the thing. Yes, AOC had talked about doing the articles of impeachment for, well, the day after everything happened, but apparently she did, and I know you read on it then if it was going to go anywhere. As of this morning, they have officially been filed. So that was what all that was. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, just throwing up a good Raymond saying, I'll take an elderly statesman over a traitor any day.
Okay. I'm going to say this, and I want y'all to hear me. Let me speak my entire sentence, and keep my head attached to my I would not begrudge Joe if he decided that he wanted to go home. Because that man has gone above and beyond and has worked his butt off at a time and frankly at an age where he should not have to. He has done his work. He put in time on the Hill. He was there with Obama. He has served his country for decades. And so there is a part of me from a place of love that wants him to be able to enjoy as much time with him and Jilly and the grandkids as just doing his little Papa Biden thing as much as he can. I would not begrudge him if he, now it's not up to me. It's not to anybody but him to decide that that's what he's going to do. And it has nothing to do with me thinking that he is incapable of doing his job. He absolutely can. I mean, I know that the job is not easy. He is more than up for it. Yeah. I just wish he didn't feel like he had to. And the reason why he does is because of Trump. So he's doing what he feels. He's even said that, he's doing it to save us from Trump. And I wish to God that he didn't feel he had to do that we weren't in this position to begin with. But here we are. So from that only that standpoint, that I want him to have as many good days as possible, many stress-free days as possible, I would support his decision. But his decision.
Yes, I agree. I will also add that Biden has several things that Trump never will. Decency. There's a long list. But one of those things is Biden knows how to delegate to good people who know what they're doing.
Yes.
And who actually care about the country. He doesn't have to be on top of everything 100% because he gets good people and he puts them in charge of certain areas, and that's a lot of it right there. So
yeah. All right. So that aside, I think we have time for about
Josh Hawley. I really want to read on Josh Hawley. No, yes. I don't want to read on Josh. Let me be clear. I don't want to read on Josh Hawley, but I want to read on Josh Hawley in this case.
Yes, and there's a couple of things I had to pull because they weren't timely anymore anyway. So let me do that at 54 even. 54 even. Thank you, Doral, for bringing this to our attention. Josh Hawley says he is advocating, just flat out, I am advocating Christian nationalism. That's what I'm doing.
Speedy Coward is advocating.
Yeah. So and nobody's really surprised. So how is this going to work out for him?
And the next question would be, is this going to be the thing? Are they just going to be more and more open? Yeah. For Hawley himself, is he up for re-election this year? I don't think he is, but I don't know. He could.
I don't think so.
Christian nationalism, please.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the sticker. You got the sticker. The perfect sticker. The perfect sticker. Yes. I never said that. Jesus, I never said that. Yeah. Klatui says Josh Hawley will lose to Lucas. So is he out? Oh, he is. Cauldron Hill Craftworks. Okay.
Well, that's very interesting.
Interesting. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
Valerie at Timu. You want to go
ahead? There's what he thinks he is, what he tries to project, and then how we see him. The awful scared rabbit that he is. Women are going to vote. I mean, women are going to vote. Now, I don't know how red the district he is in. I'm assuming it's pretty red. And he does have name recognition. But we're ending with a 5 of Pentacles, so Republican out in the cold. David Meinert, that's another way to put it. Missouri. Thank you, Dorian. Lisa Cases, the state is red. Aspie Third Eye says Hawley's term is up in 2025. So he isn't up for re-election. He just flat out just said he's for Christian nationalism.
Also got this a while back ago for the car. I've got one in there now. But, you know, for when the kids misbehave, when they take the car, if they're doing something they shouldn't be doing, just Jesus hanging from the rearview mirror. Go ahead.
There he is, Josh Hawley, and his speedy support for the far right. But I do have the Queen of Cups in the middle, which means even if he gets in, there's a lot of Democratic voting and women voting. And 5 of Wands trying to stir stuff up, but also kind of a chaos. And then he's working. He's still a conservative. He's still going to do conservative stuff. There's a lot of women, Democratic women energy in all of this. And he starts out here as a king, and over here he's just doing a job. So I don't know. I mean, none of this is, no one who does this is 100% accurate. That's not how this works.
Right.
But it doesn't look great. Yes, Lisa Arnold Hawley is the guy who raised his fist on January 6th. Yeah. Michelle Thompson, plus his wife is such a peach. Oh, I don't know anything about the wife.
Oh yeah, apparently she's like a mini Jenny. Yeah. From what I've read, she's cut from that same cloth. So
are we talking more Jenny Thomas, or are we talking more Casey DeSantis, Lady Macbeth?
Or no, more of a DeSantis. I mean, no, more of a Thomas in the fact that she, like, to me, Lady Macbeth just she feels that way, but she wants the fame. Whereas I think Hawley's wife she really believes like she's that, like, yeah, more, yeah.
Good point, Lois. Good point.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So then we need to end off today with, I think it's the Christian nationalism thing. Is this really going to be, they're going to just be more open about it? Even Trump knows that this is a way to lose the election. But even if he's for it because it is an authoritarianism, he knows being open about this will lose the election. But It's Christian nationalism. It's not Christian. And the nationalism is one, it's not the nation as in the United States, it's a nation as in one small grouping.
I really wish that all of these people that want to talk about what Jefferson wrote in the Constitution would read Jefferson's version of the Bible. Jefferson curated his own Bible and took out all the parts he didn't like. And he just has and it's like the red words, the Jesus words, and like 2 other chapters. And that's it. He said the rest was inconsequential. It's yeah. And
it's interesting.
Yes. So, but I really wish that, oh yes, the founding fathers, they meant this. No, they did not. No.
But too many of them love the founding fathers because so many of them were slave owners.
And there you go. And that was not a pass for Jefferson. I'm not a Jefferson acolyte.
I know. No. I know you're not. I know.
Yeah.
And just like I hope.
Make sure they know.
Yeah. And just like I hope everybody knows that I never give George Washington a pass.
Right.
No. But I admire him for certain things.
Yeah.
Certain things.
Yeah.
The rest of it.
Watch is correct twice a day.
Pardon?
A broken watch is correct twice a day. So he was good on a couple things. But,
yeah. Well, and he did step down. And that's key. He won the revolution. He was a general. He won the battles.
Yes.
And he stepped down.
Yes.
Anyway, so is Christian nationalism going to become a thing? Oh, boy. Let's just say that they wouldn't like this kind of channel. Yeah. Church lady, SNL church lady level.
Could it be Satan?
Exactly. Thief guard, fruits of labor, chariot, sun card, my superiors card, taking away women's rights, pushing their ridiculous ideas about money, trickle-down economics, which doesn't work, never does. This is the big platform. Apparently, Trump had a big part in writing the Republican platform for the convention. And apparently it reads like one of his tweets. This is the superiors. And so they're just going to be extreme in their own way. I don't know necessarily. I don't have a card here for. I don't have the Hierophant here, which would be the Pope. I don't even have the Empress here. I don't have the High Priestess here, which used to be the Popess. Not that there ever was. But anyway, not really. Don't come at me. It's complicated. But ultimately, get stuffed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's not who we are as a country. Why?
Mm-mm.
Colleen A says, thank you, ladies. I'm down from the ledge now, but we'll need you again tomorrow, I'm sure. Oh, I'm glad.
And we'll be here.
Yeah, and we will be here. So that was a lot, but we got through it. We got through it together.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for being here.
Yes.
All right. So, giving us chocolate. Yes, please. All right. So it is 1:20 p.m. here in Chicago and down in Louisiana. That's going to do it for us for today, but we'll both be back tomorrow. You are not alone. We are in this together. There are good days ahead. And we'll be back tomorrow between 12 and 12:15, as always, Same cat time, same cat channel. All right, so take care. I'll see you at 3 o'clock over on Creative Sprints if you're interested.
Yes, absolutely.
3 o'clock, Creative Sprints here on YouTube.